Heavyweight champion of the world, Deontay Wilder. Welcome back into the game, sir. I hope you're doing good, man.
Man, I'm doing great, man. Every day is a blessing to me. I'm alive and well, you know. And with that being said, you can't do nothing but raise your hand and I and give God all the praise.
No doubt, no doubt. And man, I'm sorry I called you earlier and I said ESPN had reported October the 14th, and they changed it to November the 4th. And I said, man, are you ready to fight? You said, man, I'm ready to go right now.
That's right, man. Like I said, if you are already ready, you don't have to prepare to get ready. You know, and with this situation, I'm ready. I'm prepared. I've been in camp for these past few weeks. You know, getting my body in shape, transforming my body to prepare for war. So right now, my mental state, my body, and soul is ready to go to war come November the 4th.
Deontay, let's start with Luis Ortiz here for just a couple of minutes. You've been through this before, where you see a fight that you get prepared for, and then it gets canceled because he couldn't pass the drug test. Just give me your thoughts.
You know, not only that it's been before, you know, which is singular. You became a singular term to me, but this is the third time that it happened to me, back to back to back, and it's just ridiculous. You know, it's you know, every time I think about it, you know, I got so much to say, but so less to say it in. You know, I can't really put the words together. I'm just disappointed in these so-called fighters, these so-called want to be best, the so-called what people say the best. Every time people want to see me do something or step up in the fight or they want to see the fight, what happened? These guys either duck me or they get on PEDs where they feel they need the advantage to face me. And my question is, am I that scary in the heavyweight division? You know, if you say you're the best, I say I'm the best. Let's go. I'm always ready. There ain't never a moment in time that I'm not ready. I'm always ready. I'm very confident in what I say. I don't want people to confuse it for cocky, because if the occupation that I'm in, if I don't believe in myself, then I'm just live bait in there. I'm just piece of meat in there. With the fight game, you must believe in yourself. You must believe you have the ability to surpass any opposition that comes your way. You must feel that you have the skill to knock out anybody in there, and that's what I do. And that's what I have. So I do what I feel I'm going to do. So, but it's sad, man. It's so sad, man. It breaks my heart. It broke my heart to hear to find that, to hear that, because I never thought this man would do this not only one time, but he'd done it again. And why would he think that they wouldn't be supervising him for real? You know, and then the sad thing about it is listening to them trying to explain, trying to come out of this situation to explain. They sounding more like idiots each and every time they open their mouth.
Well, Deontay, what is it? I mean, this sport, as you and I've talked about, I mean, it's dangerous. That you really, you see people trying to cheat to try to get the advantage. I mean, do they really think they're going to slip by all the testing that you guys go through?
Man, I don't know what. You know what the thing is, Ryan? They've been getting away with it for so long. They've been getting away with it so long, and then when it's time to come for this title fight, in the back of your mind, you feel, well, I can get away with it this time, one more time. What's the difference between any other times? And over again, I try to warn these guys. I'm like, please don't get on PEDs. Please don't use no kind of steroids, because we will know, and we're gonna bust you. I got eyes and ears everywhere. That's the thing about it. When you're in the fight game, you must have visual on your opponents. You must see and have people to detect them. And I got friends all over the world, so I know a lot of information that the people wouldn't think I know, or these fighters wouldn't think I would know. But, it comes a time where all things come to light. Like I said, what goes on the door will come to light, and what he did came to light. It was a red flag when he didn't come to the press conference. I was already thinking, I'm like, oh my God. Then after that, I heard he was in, getting IVs in his system, trying to flush whatever he had in him, because he blamed it on blood pressure pills. All of a sudden, he got old overnight. Blamed on blood pressure pills, which the blood pressure pills, if people don't understand, blood pressure pills can be can be a masking agent. So it can cover up what you really took and can never be detected. And that's what they did. They tried to use this blood pressure pills excuse to cover up, to mask, mask agent what he really took. And it's sad, man. It's just sad because I thought King Kong would have came and be King Kong, and prove that he the best. He been hollering out. He been wanting title fights. It's his time. This and that. The fans been behind him, and finally get his opportunity. What happens?
How much does the game plan between you and JD's and all the people that are behind you, when you change a fighter like this, and we're a month out, the announcement came today that Bermane Stiverne will, in fact, fight you on November the 5th. It'll be on Showtime. It'll be in Brooklyn, New York. How much does the game plan now change, or did you guys see this coming for several days?
I mean, the game plan changed. The game plan changed dramatically. You know what I mean? Dramatically. It's with Ortiz. He's a southpaw. He's a different style. He comes with a different aggression. With Stiverne, he's an orthodox, and he's shorter, and he comes with a different style, which a style I've seen before, which a style I beat him convincingly, which a style that I beat him to an inch of his life, which I told him that I would do so. And he admitted it. He admitted it. The doctor said he almost, they don't see how he was still standing on his feet. And they ain't talking about getting knocked out. They was talking about, his life being ended. The thing about me, I end fighters' careers. I end them. After you fight me, you're never the same person. Most of the guys that have fought me, after they didn't fought me, they lost consecutive times, over and over. Some have been successful in one fight to excel to that next level, and then when they get there, it's over with, and then come back down. But it's crazy, man. And we just taking it day by day, because this just didn't affect me. It affected my whole team, because people don't understand how much time and money we had to put into trying to get sit-aside money, to get everything done for the sit-aside money and stuff like that for the Stiverne, so that I can take what people are looking in many people's eyes as a credible opponent. That many people still don't want to give me my credit. But over and over and over again, I prove to people that I am the man to reckon with. I am the man to beat. And he come from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Over and over again. These guys are completely scared of me. And this one right here proved it, because Ortiz was considered the boogeyman of the division. So people avoided this man because of his Cuban background and because, his aggressive style. But me, I pulled this card. I wanted this fight. I called my people and said, I want him. And I got him. And what happened? The biggest fight of his life, I blessed him with the opportunity. And what he do? He deceived me. And he didn't want to fight. So he put something in his body to feel he needed an advantage for me for that night of that fight. And now it ain't happening. So many people are affected by this. A lot of people have spent thousands. People were spending crazy money. I'm getting people all over texting me, DM me, 19,000, 25 here, buying 16 tickets here. Hotels, getting sold out. Man, it was crazy. And now, now they got to settle for a Stiverne, or they get their money back or go home. It's sad, man. And I just want to apologize to all the fans. It's not my fault, but I want to apologize. But sometimes we got ignorant people in the world that still blames what grown-ass men do, and excuse me for my language because it's upsetting me right now, because I'm not past this situation, nor my team. But people blame the excuse on me for grown men making making dumb decisions for themselves, but I'm to blame for it. But God is still good, man.
All right, so let me ask you, when can you put that behind you and really get focused on Bermane Stiverne?
Well, I'm focused now. I got to stay focused. Although this is still bothering us, I say us because I'm a team. It's not just affecting me, so I'm gonna hear it for a good little bit. But at the same time, Ryan, I still have to stay focused on the task that lies at hand. I got, not only do I have southpaw sparring partners in camp with me right now. But I also have orthodox, and what people don't mean, if people don't understand the term, I got left-handers in there, which is southpaw, and I got right-handers in there, which is called orthodox fighters. And I got both. So now we can narrow it down. We kind of figured we're going to be fighting Stiverne since he took the step-aside money. That was the whole reason for it. And this is what it is. You got to be focused in this sport. If you lose an inch of focus in the fight game, that can be your career. Because sometimes people don't know. Sometimes people don't know how to bounce back when they lose. That's the ultimate goal. And you can win so much until you lose, and that's the way. That's what determines what type of person you are. How you can get up and come back, brush yourself off and come back. Just like life. Just like life. A lot of people go through life always complaining, always wanting this, because we always desire something. We always going to want more. But then when life kicks us in the butt and then we fall down, we don't know how to get back up. That's the tough part. Instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to brush myself off because I enjoyed myself being on top. I enjoyed myself when it wasn't that much. But now that I'm at the bottom, now that I'm, to fail, I'm not going to sit miserably sitting down here waiting on somebody to give me a helping hand. You know what? I'm going to brush myself off and get back up. That would be the attitude that people should have, not only on their jobs, but in life itself. And they will find out that they can do a lot of things that they thought they couldn't do, or their mind said they couldn't do, that they'll start turning to, I couldn't, I can't, until I can, and I will.
All right, Deontay, are you going to ship him a truckload, 18-wheeler full of water? I mean, it's November the 4th, man. I mean, I told you back in February because that was the talk that it was going to be Wilder and Stiverne again, and I told you then you got to carry water to the press conference. You got to because this guy used all sorts of excuses, man. He talked about being hydrated or dehydrated. A lot of excuses coming out of the Stiverne camp. Are you going to ship him some water?
Right, man. That's why I love you, Ryan, man. We think a lot, man. We think alike. We think alike of this. But I already got a water manufacturer, in order to, I need a big bottle of water, though. So I'm looking to design a big, like the biggest personal water bottle that it could be made, and I'm gonna put his face right on it, and I'm gonna give it to him as a present at the press conference, So it's gonna be good. We got different little situations we doing. Got this company they thinking about. They were like saying, what about giving everybody, like all the media and stuff, water with his face on it and stuff like that? But I don't want to waste too much money and time on it. I want to be straight, direct, and forward to it, and just personally give it to him since he got the excuse of dehydration. So we're going to make sure he have his water, and we don't want to hear no more excuses. And to be fact, this is going to be the last time we hear of Bermane Stiverne. This is going to be the last time.
Deontay Wilder, man, I appreciate you joining us on such a quick notice. We wanted to get you in and talk about the announcement that was just announced this afternoon. I mean, we cover one champ in Alabama, and certainly the big champ here when we talk about WBC Heavyweight Champion of the World and Deontay Wilder. And, man, we've been a topic of conversation. I appreciate you jumping on in such a short notice and talking to the fans, man. They immediately began to call and tweet at us because we were retweeting some of the stuff that WBC announced. And I appreciate you jumping on and talking to the fans, man, and I appreciate your time.
Oh, man, anytime. Anytime. You know how to – many people don't know how to reach me, but you know how to reach me, man. And I'm always open arms when you contact me, and just let all the fans know, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, here we go. November the 4th again. About to put our title on the line. Because when I go places, I represent the state, and we do it well, baby. So here's another one, baby. And Bomb Squad. No,
come on. You got to be stronger than that, man. Hey,
well,
come on.
I'm in a public environment.
Hold on. You want me to do it? I mean, you want me to do it? Bomb
there you go.
Squad.
Okay.
Hey, Deontay, I appreciate you, man. Have a good day, man.
All right, brother. Same to you.